Hey everyone, I figured I'd make a little video to show you how to get everything up and running, just because the README, I can admit, got a little bit confusing and long on my GitHub page, and I'm assuming most of you will not read it or will see all that text and just kind of give up. So let's get into it. This is a no-fuss setup for just using my server, which is currently hosted until September 1st. So after September 1st, you'll need to put in quite a bit more effort to get this to work, but here's how it'll work right now. So you need a copy of the Korean game. That's like an original copy. Please don't go and download an English patched copy. Most versions you can find online anyways for the moment are out of date since I just released my patch. My latest patch that is, that enables online. And for legal reasons, I can't really show you where to download that, but let's just assume this is a clean, ripped copy from an official Mystic Knights disk. So the second thing we'll need is the patch file. So where can you get the patch file? You can get it on my GitHub repository, Mystic Knights Translation. Link is up here. And so you'll need to go to releases. Please choose version 1.2.1. Anything before that, prior to that, won't have an XDelta patch. I was using a different tool for patching called Expert. It's more complicated. So we're just going to take the XDelta patch here. You'll click on that. It'll download. So I've got a local copy right here, so I won't show you that. After that, you'll need an actual tool to patch, to apply the XDelta patch. So you can use XDelta 3 if you know what you're doing. You could use it command line or terminal in Linux. You'll have to go and grab the sources, I believe. Or if you're on Windows, even easier, you can use the XDelta UI for those of you who like user interfaces and a quick little exe you can use. So you just go on romhacking.net. If you search for XDelta UI on Google, it'll be the first link you find. And just click on the download button here. It'll download this, a little zip file. So if you can extract this in Windows. You can use like WinRAR or 7-zip or just use like the built-in archive extraction of Windows. So I'll use that, assuming you have neither of those two. And we'll click extract, and here we go. Here are the contents. So this is what we want to click on. XDelta UI. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's a trusted publisher. We're gonna apply the patch up, so not create a patch. So we're gonna navigate to our folder. I'm already there. We're gonna select our XDelta patch. Then we're gonna select our source file, which for me is Mystic Knight with no S. Interesting. Korea. And our output file will be, let's call it mn-patched.iso. Here you go. And then just hit patch, sorry. And file patched successfully. Close out of this, go back to our folder, and there is our game. You should see the file size drops by about 12 kilobytes. This is normal. So that's our game. That's what we're gonna be using in PCSX2. So what is PCSX2? It's a PS2 emulator. So you can download PCSX2 from PCSX2.net. I wouldn't recommend getting it from anywhere else. Just grab the latest stable version or the latest nightly version, whatever you like. I think the easiest if you're on Windows is just getting the installer here. I won't run you through installing that. Just download it. Next, and when you open it up, it looks something like this. It won't look like this for you because it's detecting the games in my game folder, but more or less. So a couple things you'll need to do if it's your first time setting up PCSX2. You need the PS2 BIOS files. They're not included with the emulator. They're not allowed to provide them to you for legal reasons. You can find them online as well, or get a copy from your PS2, which is a little bit more tricky. So once you have the BIOS files loaded in there, the only thing you'll have to do before you can get everything working is obviously you'll need to make sure you have a memory card. So click on memory cards, and I just went off camera for a second to do a little cleanup of my memory cards. We're going to create a new memory card, 8 megabytes. We don't need more. We'll call it Mystic Knights Tutorial. All right. Now make sure to drag this into slot 1. So it should take the name of whatever you had in slot 1. And for just to be safe, let's check off slot 2, but you could have left that if you had a memory card slotted there anyway. And now we really want to make sure over here that in network and hard disk drive modes, we have Ethernet enabled, checked, and we want to select an Ethernet device type. So you either select PCAP bridged or sockets. For simplicity's sake, let's select sockets. And then over here, Ethernet device, you choose your wireless, your Wi-Fi network name or your LAN network name. For me, it's Ethernet. And everything else over here remains unchanged. Just don't touch anything. You don't need to set up anything else. Just close out of that. And then we're just going to select change disk. If you don't have change disk yet, you might have to click like start BIOS or start disk first. Either way, or you can actually bring the MN patched ISO into the PCSX2 games folder, which you'll have to set up in settings. But anyway, I don't want to confuse you guys. This gameless list actually. We're just gonna want to change disk from file and then navigate to our patched ISO. Select that. Do a little reset here. Just speeding things up. So it'll say no Mystic Knight save data detected. Would you like to create one? And we're going to hit circle here, not X. The circle and X logic is swapped. So circle is yes, X is no. Circle. Or activate the DualShock 2 vibration function. Highly recommended. It's really cool. Memory card slot 1. Navigate to the left. Yes, we do want to format it. It'll say it's formatting the memory card. You get a little pop-up over here. That's a good sign. Do not remove the memory card. And our save data was created, so that's great. We get a little confirmation. Awesome. Just going to speed things up again. Go down to network mode. It'll say no network configuration found. That's normal. We need to create one. Go into manage network settings. Now here's a little tutorial that I put on my website in photos, but I'll do it with you. I'll walk you through it here as well. So this entire menu is still in Korean. I didn't translate it. It was really annoying. I started and then I was just exhausted and I kind of wanted to be done and get this out so people could enjoy it quicker. So I haven't translated it yet. I might in the future. I doubt it. I don't know. But in any case, choose the first option with circle, which is to just create a network setting. Select the memory card, the first one. Again, circle. Go to the right. Select our network adapter. So press circle. It'll highlight it in blue. Then go to the right. This pop-up, don't worry about it. We're not gonna change anything. Just use the default. Go to the right. First one, you go to the right. This is DHCP. If you wanna set a static IP, you'd have to select the second one. We're just gonna stick on DHCP. DNS automatically or manually. We're gonna go automatic. Call it whatever you want. If you click circle here, you'll change the name. I don't care. I'll leave it as setting 1. Press circle to test our connection. It probably says everything's good. Confirm whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Do you want to do a network test? Yeah, everything's good. All good. We'll press X to get out of here. And then we'll go to the left. This is yes. So we want to quit. Yes, we want to quit. Again. Yeah, we want to quit back to the menu. And we're loading. And we're back here. And look, we actually see setting 1 now on our memory card. So that's great. And now you're ready to pretty much go. You just log in. And congrats, you're connected to the server. So you can go into the server, create yourself an account, and then once you've created an account, just your information should auto-populate over here. You click login, and you're in. You can make a lobby and play with your friends. So if you're having trouble getting connecting to my server, but you're able to open PCSX2 and get to the until the login page, but it's just not logging in or it's giving you an error, you might be being blocked by your firewall. So You have a few options. What you'll want to do is allow an app through Windows Firewall. So we'll need to hit change settings, allow another app, and then browse to wherever you have your PCSX2 exe. I have I put it in my documents, but you might have it in program files, and select the executable. So PCSX2-qt exe. Click on add. For me, it's already in the list, so I got an error. And then make sure, come down to wherever it shows up, and then make sure that you have private and public networks checked here to allow it through both types. And hit OK, and then it should be able to connect. Another limitation I really want you to be aware of is that the DNAS bypass that allows us to actually start connecting to the server only works one time. So if I were, for example, to log out over here, blah, 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 it's going to reset. And if I come down to network game mode and I try to log in again, unfortunately, it's not going to go through. It just gets stuck and it'll try and try, and the progress bar at the bottom will just never stop progressing, and you'll actually never make it to the network mode, and you'll never connect to my server. So in order to connect again, if you've disconnected or if you've been disconnected, just make sure to hit system up here and hit reset. And I'm just making things go faster. And that's it. And now you should be able to log in again.